Thankfully, it is what it is. And we definitely had enough money to go ahead and get conjoined. So that would have been nice to watch. And the guys are going to break, eliminate all curses within the run. But at the same time, give us a nice little soul heart. Oh, look at this. See, you can get angel item deals out of chaos, which is pretty cool. See what we could do. I think it's challenge 14. Going to mom's foot again. We got a double card. We got a full card. Can't really see what we got HP wise. We're gonna take the double card. Double card's gonna be good for DPS when we fight the boss. We should be okay there. Let me take this guys out. I forgot what's the active item I got. I forgot what it's called. Deck of cards. Yeah, that's what that is. Humbling bundle pretty much pays for itself. If there's a way to go ahead and get that, we should. As always, I'm gonna rush into mom's foot. Try to get a nice cheeky boss rush item. Is it really needed? Probably not. It's just mom's foot anyway. But it's good practice, you know, whenever you get into like a good, when you try and do like a random Isaac run, it's good practice to get into that. Ooh, careful. Get in there that speed run type style where you rush into mom's foot. That way you can go ahead and try to make hush if you need to get that achievement out the way. So just an FYI, it's really good practice to do something like that. Obviously there is some cons. That was a good hit. You will avoid secret rooms, treasure rooms, some shops here and there. But again, it's really up to you. I think secret room's there. Ooh, let's go. Hopefully there's money in there. I would love to buy Humbling Bundle. Humbling Bundle pretty much pays for itself if you can get your hands on it early. It's the way to go, man. It's the way. Alright, get that. See what we get. Hopefully there's money. There is, but not enough to really entertain Humbling. Ooh. Not enough to really entertain Humbling Bundle. I'm gonna hold on to this last bomb. Hopefully we can find like a Tinted Rock or something. Always gotta take out the enemies that are charging at you. The ones that are kind of somewhat stationary, like these little flies, they're pretty passively slow, so we don't really have to worry about them too much. I'm kind of curious, is there a treasure room on this challenge? If not, it makes it a little bit easier. There isn't. Okay, so that goes to show me we gotta have to rush. Pop that. Stars card, pretty much pointless. A Fool card. And we're gonna go ahead and pop our double card the moment we get into this boss fight, just to make it a little bit more faster. Isaac vs. Foeman, it's not what you want to see. He's gonna drop a soul heart though, and ball of bandages or cube of meat. Now you really don't, and I say this a lot, you really don't want to see a horseman on floor 1, or if you're lucky in any boss fight. Careful. And the reason why is because your boss fights are where you're gonna get your stat up increases throughout the run. Like, pretty much given. It's a give me. And once you see a horseman, you're gonna lose that stat increase. So something to consider and to think about, especially when you pick up Book of Revelations. You really need to consider if you want to pop it early when you pick it up or after you do the boss fight. I'm gonna take a wild guess and hope for secret room to be here. Let's go. We can enter our absolutely pick up chaos. Absolutely a chaos challenge room. I'm 100% down. All right, we're gonna bomb our way into this direction. See what it is. I'm actually a big fan of Freezer Baby, and I'm gonna fool my way out. Make it a lot easier. I like Freezer Baby. Freezer Baby is going to freeze enemies. Hopefully we can see it. Yep, just like that. And chuck them. It's gonna have the shards of ice pop all over the place. Really underrated familiar. So if you get them, you gotta take them right away. And we did pick up chaos. Picking up chaos early is amazing. Pretty much anything that you could think about, it's gonna happen. Look at that. And when I mean anything, I want to protect my bone heart, by the way. And I'm gonna charge that up. Oh, did I pop it already? Oh, I didn't want to do that. All right, double magician card. That's kind of whack. Anyway, like I was saying, when you get chaos, it pretty much means that any treasure room item, shop room, it's gonna be a little bit more important. And the reason why is you can find devil deals, angel deals, anything along the lines of that. You can find R keys in a regular shop, literally anything at this moment in the game can pop up. And it's something to consider. When you see chaos, you're like, okay, I want to do chaos because of such and such reason. I personally love chaos. It does make the run a little bit crazy. It makes devil deals less important. It makes angel deals less important. And the only reason why is because you're able to find those items naturally in treasure rooms. And it does make the shop way more important, since you could just buy those items. I mean, imagine seeing a Godhead or Sacred Heart in your shop. I mean, that's something to really consider when you pick up Chaos. So money is extremely important. Shops are extremely important, especially since there is no treasure. Look at that, lost contact we pick up. I love lost contact. It's gonna block incoming shots. We go into our devil deal. I don't really see anything of importance here. Yeah, I'm not picking any of that up. And again, when you pick up Chaos, devil deals are not as important. Why would I pick up Yo Listen in a devil deal and waste a whole heart? That's pointless. Survivability is at the utmost importance when it comes to challenges in Isaac. And we have lost contact. Again, our stats are still somewhat extremely mediocre. But what's going to help us is our freezer baby. It's going to slow everybody down, freeze them. And lost contact is going to help us out when we have incoming projectile shots coming into our direction. It's going to slow them down or just completely nullify them. So when you pick up lost contact, you really want to get a high tier rate. That way your shot doesn't get impacted as much. Because if you're shooting, High Priestess is good. While you're shooting, there is a possibility that your shot might not connect right away. So if you have a high tier rate, your shot can not only connect, but it also can hit the target and block the shots. So it's pretty interesting when you have lost contact. You just gotta know your play style, exactly what you want to do within the run. Careful, pop him. As you can notice with the fat bat, our shots are really not connecting as we want them to. It's because our tier rate's so low. So very situational pickup. I always pick it up, and that's just because, you know, it's lost contact, you know. And especially since we're just going to Mom's Foot, we don't need anything too crazy. Now, if we're fighting Hush or we're fighting, I don't know, any like Delirium or something like that, I kind of wouldn't take lost contact unless my tier rate's pretty high. That might be the only reason when I pick it up, just to make sure that my shots are connecting, but at the same time, I'm having an opportunity to block projectile shots coming into my direction. So really need to think about it. Very situational, but still pretty happy to have lost contact. Pop you, pop you. I definitely want to go into shop. We don't have enough money to enter to really make it worthwhile, but anything, unless we get 2 diamonds, I was just about to say, unless we get something that's going to help us out, we get 2 diamonds. I'm actually going to double back. I know I'm prolonging the run, but considering that, secret probably here, considering that we don't have treasure rooms, I really want to go into the shop, especially since we have Chaos. I mean, why not make a run go crazy? We have an opportunity to do it, we got to do it. Careful. This could be pretty rough. That was a fast hit. And we're getting flies, and the reason why we're getting flies is because we did pick up a Rotten Heart, and that Rotten Heart is being protected by the Bone Heart. So that is also very interesting. If you get something like that, I recommend you doing it, because it helps you out with the flies, and the flies will scale off our damage. Let's go into here. Another really mediocre shop. Not what you want to see, especially since we do have Chaos. I mean, I might as well clear the entire floor. I got 1 room left. No bombs, so it'd be nice to get a bomb here. We do. Tinted Rock. Any HP, please? Thank you. And another bomb. Alright, I'm not going to finish exploring. Actually, I could use a bomb here. Oh, I didn't want to buy that. Well, might as well pop it. Botfly is interesting. I'm not going to have enough money for it, sadly. High Priestess and Magician. I'm actually going to stick with the Empress and as well as the High Priestess. That was a big mistake on my end. Secret room's probably here. It's not. L in the comments. That was a misplay. Yeah, I didn't want to pick up the battery. I wanted to buy Botfly. Not Botfly, Dronefly. I don't remember the name. But that's what I really wanted. It does stop projectile shots incoming in our direction, but it is what it is. Our stats are still really bad. Sitting at 1 speed, 2.73 tier rate, as well as 3.50 damage. It's not that great. So we really need a stat increase here. I don't mind fighting the Fallen. That was a big hit. I don't mind fighting the Fallen again. He does drop a double D item. I'm not 100% sure if it's still going to be a double D item because of Chaos. We're going to find out together. But as you notice, like, my shots aren't super connecting yet. And that is because of the lost contact. One of them got to go. I mean, they got like no HP. Thank you. Give me this. Random treasure map. I got a Sun card, which is good. Might as well pick up the Swarm Protector. The best little buddy. We're going to continue on with the run. Now, if we didn't have Chaos, that would have been an Angel Deal item. And it would have been pretty good. I'm very surprised we ended up picking up. We ended up getting an Angel Deal completely. Now, what does this do? I forgot which kind of die that does, but it's alright. Now we got full mapping. We can go ahead and try to find our boss right away and just pretty much wrap the run up if we need to. And I'm kind of leaning towards that direction just to get it out the way. Death card is interesting. Boss is probably in the top right. Pop a little death card. Get rid of everybody. Go ahead and get Empress card back. Get this random key. And let's keep it moving. These guys are annoying. Lost contact does well here though, because they do have like a random shot just like that. Push them back. We could pop our sun card if we need to. Oh, that was a big hit. But I kind of want to save it just in case we do take bad damage. I don't think we will, but just in case we do take bad damage, we're going to be somewhat protected. We can get our HP all back. There we go. Thank you. Oh, chest. Hopefully there's a red heart in there. I kind of want to refill this bone heart. I don't want to lose the bone heart. Like right here. You know what? I might as well pop it. Just one shot everybody. We never know. We could probably get it back. Let's go into here. Yep. This is nice. There's another Empress card. We don't need 2 Empress cards. We do want all those consumables. And again, we kind of want to go into the shop. Go to Moon card because I know where it's at. Pretty bad items. I won't lie to you. But this is where it's at. The shop right here. And it's a greed fight. Yikes. Not what you want to see. Again, I stand by it. I love chaos, don't get me wrong. But this is the downside of chaos, you know? We did get a nice secret room item, but it was Mom's purse. Could have been the sausage, could have been the R key, could have been anything, but because we had chaos, it's gonna be Mom's purse. And then we get a shop with nothing in it. Just a greed fight. So let's go on, go straight to our boss, get on out of here. I'm actually gonna pick up the other Empress card because I want to pop one of them when I fight the boss just to speed it up a little bit. Not really. Our stats is not really helping us at all. But I mean, I stand by it. So in Isaac, it's all about the items you're given, you know? It's all about the 3 things. I mean, do you have survivability, you know? Do you have Book of Revelations? Any form of HP coming back into your arsenal. Obviously power, right? You want your magic mushies, your cricket's head, anything along the lines of that. Flight's a big one. You want to have flight, and that helps with your positioning, especially in a situation where your speed is extremely slow. Having positioning in Isaac is pretty much the king of everything. And then you want a nice tier rate, you know? You want a nice solid tier rate, anything over like a 4 or a 5, because it seems like the standard from this run, what we're getting now, we might not even hit 3, you know? So anything at like a 4 to 5 range, 4.5 is like the sweet spot right there. Obviously you want higher, but we're not doing Suicide King. Emperor card is gonna wrap the run up. Let's go fight with our Empress card real quickly. Isaac versus Gertie. Pop our Empress card. Give us nice little speed and damage, which is perfect. I'm kind of curious, which one is this one? Is this the one that's going to just spawn enemies, or it's going to shoot at us? I do see it spawning enemies in the back, and I don't know if you see, but my shot is not connecting. And that's because of the lost contact is actually blocking the shots coming into our direction. But I got Swarm Protector. I'm waiting for Swarm Protector to just go in there and cause havoc. Careful. A lot of shots coming. Pop, pop, pop. And get rid of this guy. And look, we still kept our Bone Heart. That's what I really wanted. We get Brother Bobby. Interesting pickup. Interesting pickup. Let's pick up another Empress card. Retain the last one we just lost. Let's keep it moving. Honestly, timing-wise, we're doing pretty good. I won't lie, we're doing pretty good. We're in the Dank Depths 1. Where are we going? I feel like the boss is like to the right, right? I'm gonna go with that theory. Wait for it. Careful, wait for it. Uh-oh. Was not paying attention to the hands, I won't lie to you. I forgot we had Cuban meat. We can actually use Cuban meat if needed to cause some damage. Like a room like this is just disgusting, right? Because these guys are horrible to deal with, especially if you're not on top of it. I mean, we are one familiar. Oh, I didn't see you. We are one familiar away from getting conjoined, which is pretty fun. I mean, it does lower your stats, and our stats are already pretty low. But it's very fun. It's very, very fun. Kind of. Oh, as you see a Tinted Rock, I'm actually going to go for that Tinted Rock. Oh, careful. Baited him. Give me that Soul Heart. Protect our HP as much as possible. Get rid of you. Push these guys back. It's okay to stop shooting when you're fighting these guys, because they do have a little knockback to them, and it's very, very sensitive. So if you could push them back just a little bit, you could be okay. I want to go straight to our boss and get to Mom's Foot. Bang out the challenge. Because it looks like we're going to get the dub here. Pop that Wheel of Fortune. That's actually a really good one. But do I really want to waste my money? Probably not. Probably not. We actually should try to find a Fool card as well. Well, we know we can get it on the next floor. That way we can go use the Emperor card and then go inside our boss challenge, our boss rush, excuse me. And then go ahead and just fool our way out. Because we're not doing all that. This is much needed. Apple's going to be good. It's going to give us a nice little tier right now. We're sitting at 3, but at the same time, it's going to throw like a little shard. Not a shard, but like a razor blade. I was hoping Secret Room would be there. I'll pop a little razor blade if needed. Super Secret Room has to be here. Yeah, thank you. You know what? Tapeworm. Give us range, but I was expecting something else. Alright. Isaac versus the Brownie. I'm gonna pop my Empress card now. Get some more damage and some more speed. Same situation like last time. Let's get rid of those explosive ones. Careful with the creep on the ground. Again, this is what I'm saying. Flight's very, very important. If you don't have it, but with flight you can avoid this creep on the ground. Even though it's not really going to cause damage, it will ruin your positioning by sliding you away. Careful, careful. We're doing okay though. I mean, I know it's hard to see, but if you're looking at... Careful, get rid of the add-ons. If you're looking at the enemy shots coming into our direction, yeah, that was awesome to look at. You could see that we're not really taking damage. Even though our shots are not connecting, we're not taking any damage. Because our projectile shot, their projectile shots are getting blocked by our lost contact. You know what? We could do this. We could definitely do this. I mean, I lost my Rotten Heart like a fool. Golden Teleporter, Teleport 2.0. Is it worth it? Probably not. It's most definitely not. Now we're looking for the skull with the X on it. So we can fool our way out. Go ahead and fight the boss. Eliminate the challenge. It wasn't too bad. Even though we barely got stats, we made it work with the deck of cards. With getting the Empress card, like back to back, which was awesome. Careful with this. Gotta remember that the Stonehead guys are there. Boss has to be all the way on the right to the top. It's gonna make our way to that direction. Careful. I need our familiars to do some work right here. Freeze one of them. Thank you. Freeze them both. Freeze everybody. Alright, what did we get out of the Emperor card and Hangman? Hangman could be okay. But we're still looking for a skull with the X on it. I don't want to... There we go. Perfect. I didn't want to activate these the spiked rocks that are coming charging towards us. I didn't want to do that. I mean, thankfully we had a nice little tier rate increase. We're sitting at 3.02, so it's helping us a little bit. Maybe not enough, but it's just enough to beat Mom's Foot at least. But again, if we were going farther, like we were traveling to It Lives, Sheol, or trying to fight Blue Baby, anything along the lines of Cathedral, we probably would be in a lot of trouble. Careful, these guys jump. Enemies that escape the field of vision, that's a little rough. Because sometimes you could lose track of them when you're trying to focus on somebody else. Perfect. I need this right now. I just want to protect my Bone Heart. Bone Heart's extremely underrated. Oh, I see you, Battery. The Hermit. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. Isaac versus Mom's Foot. I feel confident. That way I could go to beat Mom's Foot, go to the boss rush, see what it is. I mean, it's chaos. I mean, at least let's just take a look at it. At least take a look at it. And then Hermit our way out, go straight to the shop. And let's see what we can get out of chaos, even though it might not be worth... Actually, it's not worth it at all, because it runs over. The challenge is just to Mom's Foot. It's still pretty interesting to look at. And again, our stats are really bad. That's why I just dropped a bomb on her. Ooh, that's what we want. Freeze her. Slow her down right there. Same situation. Be careful. Get rid of the add-ons as quickly as we can. I'm gonna drop a bomb here in hopes that she pops up. Kind of missed out on that opportunity. Drop another bomb. Drop another bomb. It's just a guessing game at this point. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Probably here. If she ever decides to drop her foot. Careful. And this is why we went to her now, because we had plenty of HP to play with. And with your stats all really low, you gotta know your audience, right? You gotta know when you're gonna fight her. Pick Mom's heal, refill our Bone Heart. 17 minutes in, we can see what's in here. Trash. I mean, we could try to get The bezel buff transformation. Alright, let's see what was in our boss rush, the potential that we had in here. Absolute garbage. You know, Chaos, you failed me. Pick up Pisces, and it is a nice tears up and knockback shot, but thankfully it is what it is. And we definitely had enough money to go ahead and get conjoined. So that would have been nice to watch. And the Gaz is gonna break, eliminate all curses within the run, but at the same time, give us a nice little soul heart. Oh, look at this. See, you can get angel item deals out of Chaos, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's go back to Mom's Foot, quickly pick up our... Careful. Pick up our trophy. Our well-earned trophy at that. Secret room probably here? I doubt it. It is. Let's go. We can go to our boss rush if we had enough money. But we did what we had to do for the challenge. Not so bad. We ended up getting conjoined with Chaos, which is awesome. But you know what's crazy? Conjoined with Lost Contact works really well, believe it or not. So I'm happy to at least see it. Not like we made use of it. Look how fast we're able to take everybody out. That works out. And look at our stats, man. So, I promise you, sometimes even if you have really mediocre stats, you can make something work. Alright, look at our stats. Ready? We're at what? 1 speed. So our speed never increased throughout the whole entire run. We had no stats. T-rate's at 3.23, and that's just because we just got it in the last 2 floors. And then damage 2.80, and that's because it conjoined. You can win with anything in Isaac. Just gotta try a little bit and know your worth, know the game, know exactly what you're doing. But there goes the challenge. What was it? Well, in the cards, I think it's called. But I appreciate everybody watching. If you like what you see, check out the channel, like and subscribe. Until next time.